So I just came back from Alex Hormozi's business workshop where I paid him $5,000 to learn how to scale my business. And if you're a real estate agent, I'm just gonna give you 3 tips that will blow up your business so you don't have to go there. And by the way, if you don't know who I am, my name is Oleg. I'm a real estate brokerage owner. I got licensed in 2017 and today, 2025, we're gonna sell 750 houses as a real estate brokerage. We're on track to sell over 1,000 houses next year. So the number one problem you probably have right now, this is your business constraint, is amount of leads. Nothing is going to help you build more business. Most businesses that I met at the event all have a demand constraint, and so is me, and so is you probably. You don't have enough leads, and once you have enough leads, everything else you'll be able to figure out. Once you're drinking from the fire hose, the only thing you need to do is to swallow what you're drinking. Also, you need to have so many customers, so many leads, so many clients that you have a lot of people that you can hone your skills at. So a lot of real estate agents, they have a client once a month, once a few weeks, and it's not enough to learn how the market is, how to win multiple offer situation. You just need to create such a huge volume of customers and everything else will just fall into the place. Pretty much, if you get 10 times more leads than you have today, you will figure out the rest. You will figure out everything else, right? You get 10 more clients, they're gonna teach you everything you need to know. The only problem you need the flow, and even if you can't service somebody, whatever, I learned the lesson, but I have 9 more, and you keep getting more. I mean, it's just like drinking from the fire hose. The water keeps coming, you just need to swallow, you know? But this is the business constraint of most of the businesses that went to the workshop, and so is mine. So we're, as a real estate brokerage, we're trying to grow to a few hundred agents, to double our volume that we're gonna be selling, and it's just that not enough people know who we are. That's our problem, and that's probably the problem of most real estate agents, is that they know about themselves, they're not making enough content, they're not reaching out to enough people, and that's why they have the lead problem. Once you figure that out, everything else falls into the place. The second thing that I would give you advice on is that you just need to do more of what you're already doing. Most likely, if you are already selling real estate, whatever amount it could be just 1 property a month, it could be 2, 3, 4 a month. You just need to do more of what's working for you. A lot of times we double here, we double there, we try different things, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. We're always looking for the silver bullet, but it just, you need to do more of what you're already doing that works. It could be open houses, it could be lives on the Facebook, it could be house tours, it could be YouTube videos. You record yourself. You know, you do an open house for someone, you're like, all right, let me use the opportunity. Let me do live, let me do some stories, let me do some reels, you know, things like that. So every single moment, even if you have something that, oh, I'm in the office, I don't know what to do, at least you start, hey, day at the office, you walk in, you know, you ask a question, like, this is what I learned, like, you know, guys, this is, you know, you just need to do so much more of what you're already doing that it just becomes unreasonable to fail. So I just asked at the meeting that we just did, if you make 100 pieces of content per week, do you think you're gonna fail? And everybody says no. So it's like, in the beginning of my career, when I become an agent, I asked myself, if I knock on 100 doors, do I meet a seller? Probably, so I'll have to do it. So that's what you just need to remember. You think that 1 video a day is enough? It's not. 1 video every few hours is just to keep up. Everybody's competing for the same real estate on a screen on a phone. So if you're just making 1 video a day, you're just in a maintenance mode. You're trying to keep up with the demand. Basically, it's just maintenance mode. But all of the businesses that were there, the ones that are successful and doing much more, they were really taking that seriously, that social media, because they say this window is gonna close. It's free for now, but it's getting harder every year because there's more and more people getting in. Yeah, uncomfortable, but yeah, I want the money, I want to be successful, so let's go. And it's like 1 a day, and then before you get warmed up, somebody's already doing more. And also what I've learned is that sometimes when you make a video about one thing, you need to make 10 variations of that video. So if you talked about how to buy a house and what are the steps to avoid, you just make it different in different locations, change outfit, change few of the examples that you're using for the videos. Just do it 10 times and post it in a different times a day and different days. A lot of people don't do it because they think that everybody already saw that video, but a lot of times people don't have a chance to see that one video that you posted. I posted just recently one of the videos for the 4th time, and I got so many comments. I'm like, haven't you seen the other 3 that I posted before that? And just doesn't work like that. People don't see it. The competition is higher than it was. So many people getting into creating content things. So I'm talking about content because that's what I'm doing the most, but whatever you've been been doing, if you're doing open houses and that's been working for you, you just have to do 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, and every single Sunday and Saturday, because that's what works for you. And if Facebook Live or property tours work for you, just do more than anybody else. And that's how you break through the noise. And the third tip that I'm gonna give you is you just need to level up your skills and go after the highest price range, because that's the easiest way for you to make more money. Because the amount of work that's needed to sell a $100,000 condo and a $1 million property somewhat is the same. As maybe it's a little bit more here, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes the $1 million deals are cheaper. And sometimes the $1 million deals are easier and takes less time than cheap condo deals. But you're gonna be making much more money, but you need to level up your skills. So once you level up your skill and learn about how to do commercial deals, how to do apartment building deals, how to do land and different zoning changes, once you learn that, now the competition becomes much smaller. There's less people who can do that. The price points becomes much bigger and the checks are much bigger. So those are gonna be my 3 things that you need to figure out: the leads, you need to work harder on creating content, you do need to do more of prospecting, lead generation, more talks, more conversations, more content. You need to do way more of what you're already doing. You need to do 10 times more of what you're already doing. You don't even realize how much more work and how much longer it's gonna take for you to grow your business. And 3, keep leveling up your skills so you make more money per transaction. That's the easiest way for you to make more money. I thought that I would probably need to do a lot of content, and then I would need to do events, and then just do a presentation that's like 200 slides, and I just do the same presentation, how to go from 0 to 100 deals a year, and then just advertise with a bunch of ads, have people register to these events, and then just come to events and do this every week. Every Saturday I have an event, 50 events I do a year. That's the thing, you have to spend a lot of money on ads, but that was like one of the things that I'm like, this is what I'm gonna be doing. It's a seminar, how to buy a house or how to sell a house. It's the best thing. You have to create a slide deck, but I'm pretty sure you can maybe hire somebody from Fiverr. Maybe they already have it already done, and you can just tweak it a little bit.
How do you do webinars?
You can do through Zoom, but the thing is that you need a lot of ads or a lot of content to drive, but it's all doable. I'm thinking about doing webinars too. I'm gonna be doing lots of content and then record a lot of ads and just drive them to come in person workshop, seminar, and just get to know them like over there. I think that my way to grow with brokerage to the big number is double down and triple, quadruple on my brand and just become very good at marketing. And it's just the formula of how to attract as much agents as possible. Once you crack that marketing thing, then you'll be able to blow it up. And then also one of the guys told me that you've done all the hard work already. Now you just need to pivot a little bit and double down. The hard work is done. Now you just have to do more content. Now, if you want to just grow that, you just need to do more content, and he said more ads, more advertisements. So more ads will drive traffic, but you have to then drive traffic to where? Either do webinars or in-person events. I could be doing the webinars and just following up after that. Webinars is easier, cheaper, and then you can do just, hey, let's go for lunch, that are raising hand the most. It's just gonna be a lot of ads. It's on the right path. I need to put the gear, speed up. Everything is working, but I just need to do more. My biggest takeaway from the event is 4-letter word. M-O-R-E, more. Just do more. More content, more reaching out, more emails, more videos, all sorts, just more. So pretty much what I got from that event that I can share with you is just you have to do more. If you have your own website, you have your own website? You don't? The reason you want the website is because you can take a listing and then you put it in your stories, or do like this, do a screenshot and put a link in the comments, and people will like, oh, hot listings. I'm for sure getting some people clicking, because every time I advertise a link, I see clicks, and they get on the website, and then in order to see the house, they have to register. So when they register, we get the information, now you can reach out. So little things like that. Yeah, I met the guy, he has a restaurant in Australia. He posts every hour. Every hour there's a post coming out. Each video gets 20,000 views. He posts across 4 platforms. So 16 multiplied by 20,000, 300,000 multiplied by 4 platforms, 1.2 million a day. 1.2 million views a day he's getting. That's the level of commitment, That's different from what I've been. 1-2 videos a day, you get 10,000 versus 1.2 million. It's 100 times difference. And also what I've learned is that once you do one piece of content, you repurpose it, you do it different ways. One idea could be done 50 times. One of the ways to get leads is to call for rent by owners and ask them if they want to sell the property or they want to buy another rental property. You just talk about that only thing 10 times. Repost the same videos a few times. Talk about how to do it. Show the script. Show how you're calling. Say it in different locations. Say it differently and just make it 10 times, you know? So that's what I picked up.
What do you think holds back a good real estate agent from being great?
Fear of judgment. They feel like somebody is watching them and they're gonna unsubscribe. That's why they don't do enough content. That's why they don't want to do too much. They feel like people are gonna unsubscribe. They feel like they're gonna get bad feedback from other people. They value opinion of those who are never gonna be their customers, pretty much. Those people are never gonna hire you. They don't cheer for you. They don't want to help you. They're gonna unsubscribe, or they just gonna keep giving you bad feedback. That's why it stops them from making content on going live on Facebook and creating YouTube videos. And they just value those jerks' opinion more than they value their goals.
When did you stop giving a shit about like other people's opinion?
It slowly started to develop. So right now I just only do what matters for me. But in the beginning, yeah, you have that naturally, and just slowly you start out with small things. And then at one point you will have to just try it out and post a video and see that you only get good stuff. You get good likes. Sometimes here and there I get the bad feedback. Yeah, you should, like, there's a video that I'm posting that I'm talking about how to refinance a house, and I'm showing the money, and then that's a fake money. We bought it from Amazon, the money, and then the guy says, stop using fake money, this is unprofessional, use real money. I'm like, yeah, thumbs up. Keep commenting, keep liking, it's just helping the videos. You know, you can't look at these guys. You know, one of my best videos that I have on Instagram, 10 million views, I get 1,000 comments that are like horrible. So it's all good, keep coming.